Today I am speaking to Jonathan Hopper, who is the representative for buying agents for the NAEA. So hi, Jonathan. Thank you for joining me today.
Hi, Liana. Good to see you.
You too. So I just wanted a quick market update from your end, just to see what's going on and also just to chat about where you see the market going. So what's going on? You obviously cover a lot of the country. You get feedback from your agents or nationwide. So tell us a little bit about what's going on and what can help, anything that you think, any challenges and anything that you think that agents should be doing out there to overcome these.
So the market's definitely a busy one at the moment. There's a uniform pattern across most of the UK. We're hearing and seeing the same sort of thing in terms of lack of stock, more demand than there is supply. And that problem's been a chronic one and an ongoing one for some time. I think what's interesting at the moment is there is a sort of cusp of change in the area at the moment. There's a lot of things happening that could change the face in the market over the next 3 to 6 months. I think agents have got a duty to be alert to that and obviously carefully advising clients. Historically, when we've seen inflation raging ahead at the level we are at the moment and interest rates starting to rise, that normally bites into buyers' buying power. And obviously the cost of living at the moment is skyrocketing. Now, historically, we would then expect maybe the market to start slowing down. With the chronic drought of property that we've got at the moment, and also the displacement of people in terms of, there's a lot of people earning their salary from locations where they used to work, but they're now working remotely. So local affordability maybe isn't such an issue. So the big question and what we're going to see over the next coming months is there a paradigm shift in the market? Are we going to see the inevitable slowdown coming from affordability biting? Or actually, is that going to be offset by the fact that where people work is not necessarily where they live and vice versa? So it's an interesting time to be an agent at the moment. And we are going to see some mixed and muddled messages, I think, over the coming months.
That's a really good point. I mean, since COVID, everything that you expect to happen historically in our market, it's kind of gone the opposite way. So it will be really interesting to see with everything that's happening, including the war. I mean, you know, inflation, all of this, including that, what effect it has on the market. But that's a great insight. And any tips for anything that agents should be looking out for and doing?
I think you've just got to be alert to the fact that what we've seen as a trend over the last couple of years may not be the trend for the rest of this year. And I think it's just being on the front foot with that. Realistic pricing is going to be key. I think obviously in keeping an eye on what's happening with valuations. It's in a highly competitive situation at the moment from a listing point of view. And as we all know, there are some people using price as a tool to gain instruction. And there is some overinflated stock going on the market, but I think it's about correctly advising clients based on what's really happening. And from a buying perspective, buyers are weary. There is a lot of weary buyers in the market. We see it as buying agents. There's a lot of frustration, a lot of people who've lost out several times. So I think it's obviously handling those carefully, but it's a good market. It's a good time to be an agent in the market. And certainly there's a positive spring and summer looking ahead.
Great, that's what we want to hear. It's just bracing yourself, isn't it, as an agent? We've been through such hard times in Brexit, and you know, then it completely turned around. So it's like being on a roller coaster, the virtual roller coaster. But thank you so much for your time today, Jonathan. That's brilliant advice, and look forward to catching up with you soon.
Very welcome. Thanks, Liana.
Thanks.